Cannot allow you to have this one.
What are you doing?
Get out of my way!
I'm RexParadox, the Undisputed Master of Darkness, the greatest man who ever lived. And in today's video, since Bleach is making its return to anime with the 1,000-year Blood War arc, I'm going to explain how Ichigo's powers actually work based on color. So it's real simple. The blue powers are Ichigo's Soul Reaper powers / Hollow powers, and the red powers are Ichigo's Quincy powers / Hollow powers. Because Hollow powers, they kind of mix into both of them. So the way that it works, an anime does it, and you'll see here when Ichigo goes Bankai, which is his Quincy powers, his Getsu Gatenchos turn red. Some people think his Quincy powers are the blue ones. No, nigga, it's the red one. This red Getsu Gatencho, that shit, that's Quincy power. That is not Hollow stuff. The Hollow Soul Reaper stuff is the blue shit. That's the real Zangetsu. This red shit right here is his Quincy powers pretending to be his Soul Reaper powers. So I don't want to hear any more discussion about this shit. This is how it works, my G. And because you don't have the power to use Ichigo Shikai, which would be the real Zangetsu, you know, everything, the one everybody calls the white Ichigo. See, like, the Hollowification mask, this is to keep his Quincy powers in check. This is why he does it in this form. Whether you like it or not, that's the reason why. It's to keep those powers in check, because the Hollow powers have that power over the Quincy ability. So, this Bankai is based off of what Ichigo calls Old Man Zangetsu. Even his I don't want to call it a kimono, but his uniform that he wears, even this sword, this is all his Quincy stuff. You ever wonder why his Tensei Zangetsu has a swastika? Well, that's really because Tensei Zangetsu is his Nazi powers. Some people will call them German exorcists. Nah, my G, they use a swastika. They're Nazis. So yeah, Nazi powers. Ichigo's Bankai, Nazi powers. That's why it's a swastika. It is a double entendre, not only meaning full release, but you know, the Nazis used it because it is fucking Nazi powers, man. It's right there in your face, and people don't want to accept that shit. It's right there, my G. Truly, there's no other reason. No other one. If you read the manga, then you know that the real Zangetsu, the Shikai, which Ichigo never really uses the real form, it's supposed to be an opposite color. It's supposed to be a white Zangetsu with a black edge, not a black Zangetsu with a white edge. So
Beautiful, isn't it? A white Zangetsu?
what I think the case is with Ichigo is what they theorized, or what Kubo was trying to say earlier on with Kenpachi, where his Shikai was really his real Bankai the whole time, and it was like he was maxed out from the beginning. But you know, because it's Ichigo, he never drew out all the power, because he wasn't messing with Zangetsu too hard. He's like, yo, this dude's a psychopath.
You're so arrogant. You haven't even tried to draw out your weapon's full power or to understand how. And I know why. You're one of those guys who thinks the only one he has to train is himself!
Like Kenpachi. When Ichigo fights Kenpachi the very first time, he uses his, what I'll call his real strength. Duels Kenpachi to... he beats Kenpachi, let's just keep it real. It's not a draw or stalemate or none of that. He beats Kenpachi by calling on Zangetsu. And the Zangetsu he calls on is the real one, not the old man.
Here he comes, Ichigo. But I'm nearing the limit of my ability to stop your bleeding. We will finish this in one single blow.
What everyone calls Ichigo white or Hollow Ichigo, that's Zangetsu, G. Not this Quincy stuff. You can see it in his robes right here. If you look at old man Zangetsu, he has the same clothes on. the exact same clothes, because this is him taking his form, the old man Zangetsu. Which, you know, the way I look at it, Tensa Zangetsu for Ichigo is just him tapping into his Quincy powers. Look at his goddamn sword here. That ain't Zangetsu, G. That's his Quincy stuff.
Do you want to fight? Do you want to win?
So there you go, explained. If you're a Bleach fan, you're welcome. You probably already knew and nobody ever made a video about the shit. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who's ever got this shit right. Go ask Kubo. I'm right. The blue stuff is Zangetsu, the real one, and his Soul Reaper powers. This red stuff, this is his Quincy abilities. It's really simple. Nothing else to it, man. Yup, nothing else to it. Well, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Like and subscribe.
Enough already. Let's end this thing. I'm going to show you what it truly means to master Zangetsu, partner. You couldn't master it even if you died trying!